You have a podcasting voice. I appreciate that. Many people have told me that. And to be honest with you, I agree. I do. Don't give me someone I completed. Maggie is a great person. It's a great person. I'm very, very happy to see Maggie. This is going to be honestly fantastic for us. I am looking forward to a fun Maggie run. Here's your seed, KXEV7C9A. I almost said Y, but that's a 7. that is a 7. I understand how to read, while you may be surprised about that. I know I'm blocking the trinkets. I don't give a damn. Find the happy spot for my face in Isaac. There ain't a singular happy spot for my face. Also, the planetarium chance mod, one, it just doesn't work, so I'm just going to turn it off at this point. But two, there is apparently a fix for it that allows you to move it so that it's not, you know, like in the middle of the screen. But guess what? Now it's not in the middle of the screen because I got rid of it. I would love deep pockets. Deep pockets would make a very happy boy on this run. So let's try to get it. We also we also know that Maggie is Maggie's a little funky in Repentance because of this full health pill. And you might be like, Tyler, why the hell do you care about a full health pill? Aren't you the master of Isaac? Why do you need a full health pill to play as Maggie well? Let me answer your question, young squire. We can play a self-sacrifice room, and we can basically like guarantee an angel deal on the first floor, get a bunch of items, the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be a real spicy situation. This was in Anzus. There is also not a self-sacrifice room on this floor, so I can just go frick myself, but that's fine. That's fine. Come on up. What do you got? I'm interested. I will need a couple more bomba, but I am interested. Rocket Spore, thank you so much for the resub, dude. Good to see you. Good to see you. Give me a deep of the pockets. And then let's get this thing going. Self-sacrifice room is becoming my signature play. I have always been the kind of person where if there is something, if there is an intentional bit of game design that I think needs tweaked, I abuse it. If there is an intentional piece of game design that is meant to be strong, then I don't abuse it normally. You know, like, the game gives you brimstone. I'm not the one to then go, oh, frick, I gotta take brimstone every time. But when the game is like, hey, here's a rare chance to get random amazing items, I'm gonna be the kind of person to be like, okay, let's play that to the freaking moon, right? Let's play it to the freaking moon. Give me all this, and then give me this. Sulfuric acid is an amazing pickup on the first floor here. He cannot die to sulfuric acid. I knew that. I was just making sure you guys knew. Okay. I think it's probably time to just go. After we have, of course, it was not really smart, but, you know, it's okay. It's okay. We get a little spicy. We can get a little spicy. And then we'll fight Senor Monstro. We're looking for a tears up from this guy. I don't expect to get one, but it would be cool. It would be cool. What's my opinion on Middle East food? Dude, I actually really like Middle Eastern food. It depends on what you consider Middle Eastern food, though. Because, like, I have had... It really depends. I guess I haven't ever had true, like, Middle Eastern culture food. But I have had similar. But I don't want to say those similar in case, like, I am completely off basis, right? That's kind of... Like, I really enjoy Moroccan food. I really enjoy Ethiopian food. But those are both like not Middle East. They're slightly askew from the Middle East. So I feel like it's not. I don't have an answer there. I have probably had some kind of Middle Eastern food, but I don't know. Off the top of my head, I cannot name you a Middle Eastern dish at this point in time. Would I take a Monstro plush? I got some, like, extremely bad news for you, okay? I actually hate merch of, like, any kind. For me, I am living a life where I am trying to declutter, like, my apartment and my life as much as possible. Thanks, this is fantastic. I'm trying to declutter my life as much as possible. A Monstro plush, while it may be cute, is something where I'm just kind of like, I don't care. I don't need a Monstro plush, right? So that's kind of my opinion on merch for games. I don't really buy any merch for games. It's just not my jam to do that. I'm gonna play the hell out of this guy for the record. Like we've got the power to do this, and then we're going to make mad cash in the process. So this is my self-sacrifice room play is doing this. We also then get a syringe, which is a damage up and not a tears down. You like to see that. The full health pill I will keep, but I will not pop yet. I will keep, but I will not pop. Let's fight this guy first. I'm not concerned about Wormwood. Wormwood is very low on my my concern list. I have flawlessed a Wormwood many times in my life. Whether it be in Anti-Birth or in Repentance, he is not a difficult enemy to defeat. Please get your ass kicked. I have not had Turkish food. That's definitely one. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you what food group is Turkish food. I would love to have Turkish. Dude, I'm the kind of person, I'll try anything once. Like, we'll always try anything once. Then I'll make my decision about whether or not I like it. Do I want to take Devil Deal with a MAGGY? Not really. I think I'm good, honestly. I think I'm good. Yo. Rocket Spore, thank you very much for the gifted sub, dude. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Okay, I think your super secret room is right here. Which I have never seen those sacks before. Don't talk about it, because I definitely just unlocked those in another video. That hasn't gone out yet. What's my opinion on Ronald Reagan? Dude, I wasn't even, like, close to being born when Ronald Reagan was president. So, I ain't got no freaking opinion on Ronald Reagan. I don't have an opinion on anything. Like, my political opinion is don't be an asshole. I think that's the best opinion you can have. More keys to appear? No, I don't think so, to be honest. You can't fool me with that stupid, nonsense. Screw that. Screw that. You have sulfuric acid. It's a great point. It's a great point. By the way, official Kara Gaming, is your caps lock key broken? By any chance? Because I just seen the notice that every message that you send is caps locked. Oh, we get dry baby. Okay. So I figured that there was a small chance that it might have been stuck and you might have needed like WD-40 or something to do that. Make sure that it's all good. I'm happy to see that it's not actually. That's good. It can get super greasy if you do that. You put WD-40 all over your keyboard. Okay, let's snag this. And let's just go, dude. What am I doing wasting our time? This run is in total slapper territory, and I'm gonna let it slap all the way to the freaking bank. I bought stuff in here already. Goodbye. Goodbye. Time for me to go. I go down. I go down. Is there anything in Isaac that genuinely disturbs you? No. No, and I'll even say this, right? When I play Isaac, I actually don't even really see the graphics of the game anymore. Like, I know that sounds stupid when I say it, but I kind of genuinely mean it. When I play this game, it's kind of just shapes. Like, all I see is the enemies are little circles, and the items are little squares, and the bosses are bigger circles. And my goal is to not get hit by the circles, and stay away from the squares, right? Like, I've played this game so long that nothing really phases me, and 99% of it is just muscle memory for me. So it's just, you know, you go down the checklist. Do you know what the item is? If you know what the item is, then you take the item. You know, is the item good? Double check. Oh, it's a good item. Okay, we take that item, you know. Yeah, it's kind of like I'm an AI trained to play Isaac. That's not necessarily wrong. It's like, I understand these are little leeches on the ground that are probably like blood sucking and, you know, can kill you and all these others. They're just little tiny circles with triangles attached to them. That's all I see. Like, it just doesn't faze me. It doesn't faze me at all. Okay, safety pin. Gonna just be honest with you. I'm coming around to safety pin's a bad item. There, I said it. Does that irritate somebody? I feel like that irritates somebody, and honestly, I'm happy it does. But I think it's a bad item. And I would rather not have safety pin than have safety pin. In terms of boss items, it might be the worst boss item. I feel like that one will piss somebody off, but I fully believe it. Okay, play this. You didn't even raise an eyebrow the first time you got to the womb and its enemies. So, like, you gotta keep in mind, the first time I played Isaac was like 7 years ago. So, I mean, yeah, I was probably like, oh, that's a little strange the first time I played. But then the next, you know, 6,000 runs that I did, it's just shapes, dude. It's just shapes. I will forget me now, this floor. Because we get mad benefit out of this. Like mad benefit out of this. I know we lose the, I should have made it where I just forget me now in here. But I know we lose the Yum Heart, but like, who gives a damn? Yum Heart's not that good anyway. So it's kind of fine. I hate that I missed that. Our damage is not very good on this run, but it's getting there, right? It's getting there. We're only on floor 3. We got time. We got time to make things happen. Yum Heart rocks for sack rooms. Yeah, but it's like, is 1 heart. So I'll just sacrifice my soul hearts instead. Like, what would I rather have? Yum Heart for the run, or 2 extra boss items and an extra item room item, and probably actually another item room item after that, because I don't know what will spawn in place of the key if I take the key to start. You know, we're answering a bunch of random questions now, which is much more valuable. You know what? I've now donated so much money to you, you deserve to die. Relax. I cannot be bothered to hit those. Okay, let's do this and get this going. And we'll see where life takes us. We'll see where it takes us. 7 years in Isaac University. Exactly. Exactly. It's just you reach a point in video games where some stuff is just muscle memory, and with muscle memory comes just like not caring about what is going on. Now, I equate it a little bit in the same vein as Rocket League. I know a lot of you do know this, but if you don't know this, also, why you so random? Thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. But I play a decent amount of Rocket League off camera. I played Rocket League for a lot of years, even before I was recording. And I'm pretty okay at Rocket League. Like, I've carried my friend to Diamond tier in Rocket League ranked, which many of you know is, like, that's pretty good to be a Diamond, especially when your friend is, like, probably a Gold rank anyway. But I didn't play for, like, 2-3 years, and then went back to it, and it was legitimately like riding a bike. I just had all of my skills right back. And I can play that game and just not pay attention, and my brain just scores goals and does Rocket League without any issues. It's how it works. And it's the exact same for Isaac for me. Now, Repentance has thrown a wrench in that a little bit. I still have a lot of the muscle memory in rep, but I don't have all of it yet. And in due time, we will have all of it. But I do not have all of it yet. Okay, forget me now. Goodbye. GG no re if I versed you. I would kick your ass. Just to be, like, perfectly blunt. I would destroy you. It's cute that you think you might be able to take me. But the fact of the matter is, I would probably beat you. Hell, our poor friend, Mr. Jens, our fellow Twitch mod, like, competes in Rocket League tournaments, and I beat him. No offense, Jens. Although I don't think he's here anymore, so that's okay. Let's see. Like, Sack Dagger is probably good enough, but what if I take the better item, Sinus Infection? It's pre-recorded. He's so good. He's so good. I remember the massacre that was the match against Egg. Yeah, like, I would not really lose. I think, like, and this isn't even to be cocky, I think I probably don't lose against a single one of you in chat. In fact, I actually think that a lot of you could team up 2v1 and I still would beat you. So, yeah. It's not to brag. I don't want it to sound braggy in any way. I genuinely feel like I would destroy you guys. Okay. Take this. To be perfectly blunt, dude, this run's not that good. Like, I keep on missing stuff I need right now. I should take that back. This run's really good. This run is really good. I want to get a damn sack room, angel room, things like that. And now getting spun is you know, the run is going quite fine. It's going quite fine. It's a very good run. I should never have said a single thing about the run being bad. The run is very good. It's very good. You also said last night that you would destroy us in Spire. I did. I did say that. I still kind of believe it to an extent. Let me rephrase that. I believe that I'm better than Egg. I don't think I'm better than you, Fungi. But I do think I'm better than Egg. I think Egg talks a lot of smack, but he's, you know, that sounded like I was gonna say something way worse right there. But that's okay. That's okay. A tears down pill. I think I'll pass, to be honest. Cute idea, but no. And then I'll leave. And then this guy is going to get completely de-destroyed. Goodbye, my sweet prince. Tears up. Wow. That's a lot of syringes, dude. There's a genuinely lot of syringes. And then we still have the full health pill, which will, you know, inevitably... You know what, dude? I'm gonna take Paperclip instead. Why not, right? Why not? Let's get a little weird. Sometimes in life, you just gotta take a Paperclip and see where life takes you. Before I get hit, I'm getting the heck out of there. Okay. Leave and go. Life is good. I think you should do a Fortnite tourney with chat. Believe it or not, we actually did one. We actually did one. Dane and I competed in the tournament as duos together. We've run Zone Wars before on stream with all of chat. And I get my ass kicked. But I don't really claim to be good at Fortnite. I claim to be good at Rocket League. I'm not great at Fortnite. It's just that, like, comparatively... not anymore, because Orby has, like, actually gotten cracked over the past month. But it used to be that since Orby had never played the game before, I looked cracked in comparison to him. So it... You know, like, the vibes were always... It made me feel like I was a superstar whenever him and I played together. Which was nice, but in reality, I'm not very good at Fortnite. I would love to be great at Fortnite, though. The game has such a high skill cap that it would feel good to be good at that game, and just like absolutely destroy some small children in it. That's really what like 99% of my plans come down to, is how can I destroy the children with this. Okay. Good stuff. Should be good to kill you. Come on. You spawn like a lot of people, man. You spawn a lot of people. Give me my increased planetarium chance. And then Ace of Spades, we will go pop somewhere. I don't know where yet, but we will. Is gonna be down here. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. What about Super Animal Royale? Here's the thing, I really haven't played enough Super Animal Royale. But in the end, it is kind of just Gungeon. And I am, like, pretty good at Gungeon. So I do think that if I just, like... Here's the issue, I don't know what the meta is in Super Animal Royale. I feel like I need to learn what the meta is. And then, like, if somebody gave me what the best guns were, then I will destroy everybody in it. But I can't really say much, because I just have not played a lot of Super Animal Royale. I would like to, though. That game is very good. It's also got a little bit of a surge of popularity because it's free on Game Pass. So now it's kind of a great time to play Super Animal Royale. Dude, what if we did some Super Animal Royale to end the stream today? You guys down? I could absolutely do it today. We'll think about it. We'll see how the stream goes. If Isaac continue, my goal here, just so you know, is basically like win this Isaac run. And then after we win this Isaac run, we random again, we win another Isaac run. Then we play Spelunky, I make it to the Cosmic Ocean on my first try, and then we have like a ton of leftover time to do whatever the hell we want. That's the ideal situation. And the Pyramid dev today, I'm just going to be blunt with you, is kind of extra. Like, we're just making some question mark cards. Which will be very fun, because it won't be boring, right? We're just going to be... We're just going to be making cards that will end up like 100% being in the game. And they're random cards because it's the question mark deck. So, like, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Ah, frick it, dude. Take that. No, I don't. You know what? Take the Ace of Spades. We don't need the full health pill. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just suggest random games for half an hour. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it's going to be, is chat just going like, make this card. Make this card. And then there's going to be like one person that continually goes, but what if you made another Isaac card? And I'm going to have to go, okay, you know what? No more Isaac cards. We have enough Isaac cards. But I know how this goes. Trip Ace. Yo. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Much, much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. If you received a gifted sub from Chirpbase, make sure to send your thank yous. Key Bum. I have no interest in Key Bum. I do have interest in... Oh, you know what, dude? I actually have a lot of interest in this. This would be a fun time to get a little Stammy Cell, if that's okay. Casper has gifted a sub to me, apparently. Okay, Stammy Cell. Stammy Cell. Thank you for the gifted sub to myself. I don't comprehend it, but sure. Very strange. Very strange. Tyler, what's on the menu for dinner tonight? I already ate dinner, actually. I eat before these streams, or else I would actually freaking die. But I bought some ravioli. It was some fresh asparagus and Gruyere ravioli that I did in a marinara sauce with some Parmesan cheese. And it was delicious. It was delicious. You ate dinner already? I mean, it is like 6:30 right now. So I ate at 5 after work, and then I started streaming at 5:45, so I, you know, have plenty of time for the night. The problem is if I wait to eat dinner till 9 o'clock, which is when I stop streaming, sometimes even later, right? Sometimes we roll over. Now I'm eating dinner like 9:30 at night, and I can't do that, dude. That's way too late. I don't know. Let's do this. What time do I wake up? I mean, I set my alarm for 7 every day, but I normally get out of bed around like 7:45, and then I start work at 8. But I work from home, so I can kind of just roll out of bed and do that. I gotta go into the office on Thursday though, so I gotta get up at like 6:30. I'm really not looking forward to that, but that's okay. That's okay. Sure. It's like a kind of terrible item, but what's a terrible item between friends, right? How is working from home like? It's amazing, to be perfectly blunt, and I have basically told my employer that I would prefer to work from home for the rest of my life, because it's fantastic. Trip Ace with another 5 gifted subs. You crazy person. Thank you very, very much. That is insanely kind of you. Insanely kind. Much appreciated. Why did I take Spear over Divine Intervention? Because Divine Intervention is not good. How about that? The Spear is not good either. It was a difficult decision between 2 crappy things. Here's why working from home rocks, right? Here's why it rocks. Normally, I gotta drive a half hour into work, to and from every day. And then I also, you know, I'm legally required to take an hour lunch due to company policy. So for an hour, I sit while I'm at work inside of the cafeteria. Normally, like, maybe buying my lunch because it's harder to prepare food that far in advance to do, you know, a meal for lunch to bring in. So now I am spending money as well while at work. Not great. And then to add to it, I also, you know, while during the day, I've been recording over my lunch period, right? I make a quick lunch, takes 10 minutes for me to make and eat lunch, and then I got 50 minutes to crank out, you know, an Isaac recording, a Ravita recording, a Phantom Abyss recording. I don't have to drive another hour, so I get another hour back on my day. And then to add to it even more, I suppose I didn't find their secret rooms. I should do that. And then even more so, random things like, for instance, laundry, right? Really difficult to, in the middle of your workday, throw a load of laundry on. in between meetings. When you work from home, really easy to throw a load of laundry on. Now, later in the day, and I legitimately cannot run my washer and dryer while recording because it's too loud, I can just do laundry during the day. That's nice and easy. And that's saving me time later. There's just so many little things that save me a frick load of time as a full-time worker and content creator. And I would love to work from home forever. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I wouldn't care, dude. It would be pretty inconsequential. Like, it still sucks driving an hour every day to work. But, being a content creator, I save myself, like, 2 to 2.5 hours a day by working from home. And the worst part is, I work more time in my job working from home than I do in the office. So they technically get more out of me as well. Like, it's just, in no way, shape, or form is it a negative thing for them. Like, my company should be happy to have me work from home. I'm not eating up, you know, their precious energy by plugging in my laptop. Like everything about it is good. And yet I'm still going to end up being forced to go back to the office sometime in the next couple months. But the only reason I'm work from home is because of COVID. Okay. I actually don't have an active item, believe it or not, so that's good. You can record during lunchtime without people giving weird looks about a mysterious entity called chat. I mean, it's just like I can't... It's not like I can carry my whole gaming rig into the office. Trip Ace, what are you doing? You psycho. Thank you so much for more gifted subs. You are extraordinarily kind. There are no words to describe you. You just rock. You are the best and you know it. You know it. Yeah, company saves money by not having to do maintenance on the building. Like, there's just so many reasons to work from home, and the pandemic has proven that, like, companies can work from home. Like, the team that I'm on was fully remote before the pandemic. Like, clearly they can do their job remote. They were doing it before. Right? So, it's just, like, I don't know. I don't know why, sure. I don't know why the entire world is so quick to get back to the old way of doing things when very clearly this new way is better. But it's because it's a bunch of, pardon my French, old white men that make all the decisions. So, the game crashed. So that's not great. That's not great. Charge baby is apparently too strong. Exactly. I will say, school sucked remote. School sucked remote. I was blessed with the opportunity to work remote or do college remotely for my very last semester of college, because that was right when the pandemic started last year. I learned jack all for that entire, like 4 months of school. It was a massive waste of my time, and if I could go back in time and not do that, I would go back in time and not do that. It was miserable, to be perfectly honest with you. So I know that a lot of you have been remote for school, and I sincerely apologize because I know it sucks. Like, it's just absolutely terrible. Yo, Trip Ace with the 500 bits as well, and Aaron with the 31 months. Jesus, that number has gotten quite high, dude. It's gotten quite high. Good to see you. Thank you guys so much for all of the support today. It must be my birthday and I didn't realize. I don't know why everybody do be crazy today. They do be crazy. Okay. Nothing to see there. I'm just not even gonna go to the shop. It's not like I need Charge Baby anyway. I'm gonna tell you, I really don't care about Bob's Rotten Head, so I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Time to go. I hated remote learning, but at least it didn't give me several panic attacks. Did non-remote learning do that instead? See, I'm gonna be honest with you. My issue with remote learning was the complete polar opposite from most people. My issue with remote learning was I learned nothing, and I wanted to actually like have an education. Now, it was also my final semester of school, so like you don't really learn anything in your final semester anyway. Like you're just planning for graduating. But I had a couple classes that I like really enjoyed in my final semester. I was taking this, it was computational economics. I'm sure if you go back in time and go watch videos from last year, like Isaac videos, I guarantee I'd talk about a lot of this. But I really enjoyed the class. The professor basically just reached a point where he was like, I don't want to teach this anymore. Like he was like, it's miserable to teach remote. I don't want to teach it, so I'm just not going to. You all get whatever grade you currently have. And it was like, that's great, but it would have been awesome to like learn the material of the class, right? You know, and then I also like I had my capstone final project that you normally like showcase to people and present to people. And you like spend a lot of time on it, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I spent no time on it. I barely did it. You know, we still had something to show for in the end, but it was not really. I wouldn't say that I was proud of the project, right? Which sounds really bad, right? To say that you weren't proud of the project that you did, but I genuinely was not proud of it at all. It didn't really feel like I did it. Anyway. That's beside the point. My schooling days are done. I don't need to talk about them anymore. The only thing that I have to do for schooling now is tell you guys to stay in school. I still enjoyed school a lot, but I'm also a weird person. I love learning. Like I just genuinely enjoy learning. So opportunities to learn I liked. Okay. It's time for me to go. Clearly this has gone pretty well on this floor. Do you know what the strangest thing is? This is not the strongest run I've had this week. There's some whack videos coming. So get your butts ready on the YouTube front. Because it is it's a wild week for Isaac. Okay, just fight. Just fight. Now, we're hoping to not get a deal. Of course, we got a deal. That's life. That's life. And why would it change now? Ba-do-ba-da-boo. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-boo. Ba-da-boo. Ba-da-doo-boo-boo-boo. I want to go back, but... This stream was sponsored by school. Use code checkout Tyler in the chat. Not chat. Learning is important. And a lot of people don't realize how important learning is until you're older. And that's okay. You'll eventually understand. And then you're going to come back, you're going to watch a stream, you know, 5 years down the road, and you're going to go, oh, frick, Tyler was right again. And that's that. It happens. It happens. You all come crawling back in the end. And you go, Tyler, you were right. You all come crawling back. I mean, look, here's what we'll do. We'll do this and we'll do this. I'm not going to remove any of the hearts. And if I need them on the final fight, which I won't, then we'll pop it. It'll be fine. Dude, this is the second time you've tried to give me Nose Goblin. You know what? I'll take it. I don't know if this increases our number of sinus infection shots, but if it does, like, PogChamp. I'm kind of down. Tyler's never been wrong. See, that is the most true statement I've ever seen in my chat. Thank you, Jack, for finally understanding after all these years. It seems like a lot of people have been missing pretty much my entire point of content creating. It has solely been to exist to tell you that you're wrong and I'm right. And it's really great that people are finally starting to understand. So I appreciate that. I do. Sure. Forever alone. Might as well take what I am. Okay. He will get destroyed. What the frick was that? A heck of an attack. Pretty fly. Full health, unidentified. Yeah, I mean, look, I understand why we got sinus infection. It's because we got it earlier than the game crashed. I forgot that the game... I thought that we got it prior or after the game crash. You know. Not how it went. The game crash messed up the timeline in my head. And now the TVA is going to come after me and frick me up. So... Okay. You're dead. Does the set that contains all sets that don't contain themselves contain itself? Does the set that contains all sets, so all of the sets that don't contain themselves, contain itself? No. It would not contain itself. Because if... So the set has all these sets in it. And those sets don't contain themselves. So if the set that contains all those sets can't contain itself, then it's not there. The end. I've made my case. It's also a paradox. It is. It is a paradox. I did learn set theory, actually. That was one of my favorite classes. It just wasn't taught well to me. But I enjoyed it a lot. Set theory is fun. It's a really interesting topic. Discrete mathematics. I would recommend discrete mathematics to quite literally everybody. I did see that Fortnite added gay cosmetics. And homophobes are, like, legitimately quitting the game. And I think it's, like, actually the funniest thing I've seen on Twitter. It's kind of sad cringe as well, because, like, Fortnite tweeted, and they were like, you know, happy Pride Month, because they you know, weren't in the office last month. I think it's a really lame excuse that we weren't in the office last month, so we didn't give you these couple of rainbow sprays. I thought that was also kind of in the sad cringe camp. But I did still find it quite comical. But then all the comments were like, I can't believe this. You have ruined my life by adding, you know, a rainbow spray. And the one guy was like, I can't believe that Fortnite is turning kids gay. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And then they were like, can't believe that they put gay cosmetics in a game for children. And a guy was like, dude, it's rated T for teen. Oh man, it was every bit of it was good, man. Every bit of it was good. By the way, this is a very LGBT friendly community. Trans rights, gay rights, all the 9 yards. So we're allowed to joke and laugh about how freaking ridiculous it is. I almost feel bad for LGBT people, for how, like, how it was done. Because it's almost like, it's bad. It's really bad. Funny, very funny, extremely comical, but not well done. Yeah, not well done. What are those players smoking? It's just like, I love when people are like, oh, you support people's rights? Well, you don't get my business anymore. And it's like, what the? Bitch, we don't want your business anyway. Like, I've never, like, people comment on my videos and they're like, I hate the way you play. You're such a asshole. I'm not watching you anymore. And I'm like, bye, Felicia. Like, see you later. I don't want to be here anyway. Like, you stop being a dick. Oh, it was good. It was good. Anyway, that run was awesome. Let's do another. Let's do another.